Hey folks, Tom Bader, Cedar Mill Craftworks. Today I want to talk about the weather and its impact on outdoor structures like fences, decks, patio covers, and even tree houses. Here in the Pacific Northwest, from about October on, we go wet, 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 with a lot more wet thrown in. And it gets cold, and all the wood outdoors expands, wiggles, and shoots around. Wind, like today, knocks things around even more. Get to the summer, and we go super dry and warm like a Mediterranean summer, and everything shrinks. Anything that can wiggle, move, push around is going to do it. If you don't build things properly, you're going to have trouble. So regardless of the weather, a well-built fence should not warp. It should not pull apart. It should not blow apart or get blown down. It just shouldn't. Now let's take a look at a couple of fences that just weren't built very well. Normally we take out a fence in sections. Even a fence that's been around 10, 15, 16, 17 years, we cut it up into sections and haul it out to the driveway for the hauling service to take away. This fence was not built that way. It was built with staples, so it falls apart and we end up with a pile of matchsticks, not fence sections. Not the way to do a fence. Back to you.
Good morning. Abby here with Cedar Mill Craftworks. Tom is going to now attempt to take out a fence section that has been built with staples. Let's watch and see what happens.
Shit!
Okay, we're going to try this again. We are determined to get this fence out in sections.
The way we normally do. Believe it or not, that fence was 6 years old, and we were called out to repair it for, I believe, the 4th time. We spoke with the owner and decided it was best to not repair it, but to just replace it. That's what you get when you have a fence built with staples that just don't hold on to much. It just keeps falling apart. Let's take a look at another kind of fence that doesn't work so well, and that is one that's made with nails and a nail gun. Here we are at a house that's brand new and a fence that was built to go along with the new house. This is what you get when you have a fence that's built fast and cheap and not built to last. Come on in. These brackets that are used, we've talked about them before. They grab the support piece at the very end. They don't hold much, and as we expand, as we get wet and expand all winter long and then shrink in the summer, everything pulls loose. Never mind the fact that these folks did not put nails in the brackets anywhere on this fence. Can't tell about the other side. Another thing is, these cross pieces are Douglas fir. They're already getting moldy and rotting. You can see it down the fence. They're going to go bad at least half the time that a normal fence would. These cross pieces, just like the post, should be pressure treated lumber. Last thing, you can see these are very small gauge nails, probably an 8 gauge nail, maybe even a 6, used with a nail gun. Very fast to build this fence. Boom, 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 nail gun. Except, if you let stuff wiggle, it will wiggle. And again, with the expansion all winter long, the contraction in the summer, these boards are going to get loose. And as you can see, it is quite windy today. You throw a few days like this and a couple of winters, and this fence is going to blow apart, wiggle apart, and we're going to get a call to come replace it. Hopefully we can come back in a couple of years and take another video of this fence. Okay, here we are. We're back at the scene of the clown video from earlier. This fence we did just a few months ago, and it's built to last, and here's why. There is no Douglas fir in this fence. The posts are all pressure treated. The top cap is cedar. All the vertical fence boards have 2 screws, 1 on each side, top and bottom. They will not wiggle, they will not move with the expansion and contraction of the weather here in the Northwest. The wind won't blow them loose either. Got one more thing to show you and we'll be done. Last thing, those little brackets that we talked about, they're cute. They're sold at big box stores for do-it-yourselfers. They don't really work in an adverse environment. All these cross pieces are pressure treated. There are 3-inch outdoor deck screws holding them in, grabbing at least an inch, inch and a half at the end in 3 spots on both sides. They're not going anywhere. This is a well-built fence.